Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, just because Jupiter very soon is going to be coming out of its combustion, and most likely I will be uploading this video close to the Guru Purnima as well. So I just thought we can have our discussion on a topic which a lot of the people are interested in, which is about this upcoming retrograde motion of the planet Saturn occurring on July 13th in the Pisces sign, within Pisces, in the Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra. So guys, from July 13th till November 28th, Saturn is going to be in a retrograde motion. Ever since Saturn has transited in the sign of the Pisces, which happened on March 29th, it's going to be its first retrograde motion of this year. So what to expect? So guys, I will try to be as concise as it is possible. I cannot emphasize this anymore, that when it comes down to the global geopolitical events, it's not going to be a very good news. Like yesterday only I read this thing that in Texas there is a lot of the flood which has come, and some of the old kind of theories and suppressed issue might also rise. Like again, yesterday only I watched this Tucker Carlson's podcast, and this tweet by the Elon Musk again about the Epstein files, which is again coming out on the surface. Now obviously, like, even if it comes down to the news and all, so if you watch like Fox, you come across a different perspective, and if you watch CNN, you get to know something entirely different. But yes, this is what I'm indicating here. Like even this recent clash between India and Pakistan, where Indian government administration has been saying that the operation which they conducted is not over yet, and even about the Iran, Israel and many conflicting issue might erupt when this Saturn in this Pisces stay is going to be turning retrograde. Along with that, guys, when we talk about retrograde, there has to be like certain concept which has to be clear in your mind. A retrograde planet is more strong. One of the strength, as it has been explained in our scriptures, one of the tool via which any astrologer assess the strength of a planet. So one of that strength is called as the Cheshta Bal. It means the power to put efforts. So whenever a planet is retrograde, it somehow becomes much more powerful. And with the retrograde, there is that energy of the erraticness, unpredictability, reconciliation of the path, realignment of the destiny. See guys, just because here we are talking about the Pisces perspective, so there is a very beautiful term which you will hear from the Japan, like one of the Japanese term called as the Johatsu. So if you will read it, Johatsu, I will read out the Wikipedia explanation of that. So Johatsu refers to the people in Japan who purposely vanish from their established lives without a trace. So this phenomena can be seen all over the world, but primarily Japanese people, like all those people who are going through any of the debt related issue, or they have been shamed in the society, that they are not able to live up to the standards of the society. So rather than committing suicide or doing something stupid, they somehow vanish from the public's eye, and then they start a fresh life somewhere in isolation. So this is what the Pisces energy is about. See guys, I was like listening to this podcast by Shubhankar Mishra, in which one of the very highest scholar in Hinduism, like he's the Shankaracharya or Puri, connected with the Jagannath Puri and all. So he mentioned this thing, like in the interview when it was asked to him about his background. Although we say that there is no future of a criminal and there is no past of the saint, but somehow in the podcast when he asked this thing to the saint, that sir, like, how about your journey, how you become a saint, a celibate? To which he said that when I was born, my parents shown my astrological chart to an astrologer, and he said this thing, that he will be both a beggar and a king. And see, I became the head of a spiritual lineage. So that is what I'm trying to say, guys. You have to understand that whenever a planet is retrograde, that too a planet like Saturn, it has a lot to do with the realignment, but all that realignment will happen as per the energy of the zodiac sign. when we talk about the Pisces is not about gains, which might be the domain of the Aquarius. Pisces does not have to prove something, which might be the domain of the Leo or might be the domain of the Capricorn. Pisces energy has got more to do with relinquishing the control. I hope I pronounced this word correct. Renouncing the control, abandonment, sacrifice, compassion, unconditional faith in the higher powers. Now this could be a case that someone who has like spent his majority of the life to become a politician, to become an actor, and this is not where your destiny is aligned. So this could be a case that a U-turn, a reconciliation and rethinking on your path with proper like retrospection of how much you have achieved so far. Life might give you some parallel opportunity. That is what I'm trying to say. So yes guys, beyond any doubt, people who are connected with spirituality, because Pisces energy, and that too within the Pisces, it is happening in the Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, from where the journey will start, and then Saturn will finish its journey within the Pisces in the Purva Bhadrapada. Like on November 28th, it is going to be in the Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, and that is going to be very good omen as well, because that time Jupiter is also going to be briefly exalted as well. So I mean to say, if any of your future endeavor is connected with the spirituality, a deeper meaning in the life, so this could be a right time period for that. And see guys, any of the like affliction being caused by the planet Saturn, that too where the water zodiac signs are involved, so worship of the Lord Shiva can be seen as one of the best remedy. So this could be a case that in whichsoever capacity you can give a portion of your energy, your time for some voluntary work on the Saturdays. That could be a right way of channelizing the energy of this retrograde motion of the planet Saturn. So guys, I'm very much sure Saturn, which is connected with your profession, with your career, for a lot many people, this is going to be the time of like rethinking on how much you have achieved, what all you have to gain, what all you have to let go in order to, you know, for that karma cleansing and all. So all of those things will occur in your life based on where Saturn is transiting in your case, what exactly is your ascendant, and how important Saturn is for you. Is Saturn right now active in the dasha as well? Along with that, in the Sarvashtak Varga table and all. So you have to also see that how much points Saturn is giving to the Pisces sign. So let's say for example, if Saturn has given anywhere close to the 3 points, then it will be considered as good. That even in this retrograde motion, when that Saturn is going to be having that Cheshta Bal, it can give you very good results. So yes guys, after this, like a lot of the people are like always interested in knowing that customized to your ascendant, how Saturn is going to be giving you results. So guys, over here I will give you both the perspective, like what the typical AI language has to say for this and what is my interpretation. So for the Aries Lagna, as per the, if I were to go by the AI explanation, it says that revisit past spiritual practices or abandon escapism. Health, sleep issue may emerge, discipline will be needed, could delay the foreign travel or visa related matters. Hidden enemies may resurface, so stay guarded. Now see guys, if I were to say, because in your case Saturn happened to be your 10th and the 11th lord, and now it is going to be transiting in your 12th house. So one thing is for sure, that for lot many people, Aries Lagna, this is going to be the time when your career can go through major transformation. And again guys, if you are a Aries moon sign as well, so that means your Sade Sati has begun, and Sade Sati is a time period when lot many people experiment or their livelihood, their career go through many changes. So I mean to say, any of the concerns of the foreign travels, foreign settlement, any of the, like let's say for example, whichever field you are invested in, or like you're not getting that anticipated gains which you deserve, and life has like, you are contemplating some alternative options. So in this retrograde motion of the planet Saturn, those opportunities will come. And guys, nothing could be better than that. Anything connected with the spirituality, this is going to be the very golden time for that. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, for the Taurus Lagna natives, beyond any doubt, Saturn is a very auspicious Yoga planet for you. The theme which I have written for you, like as per the AI, it says delays in the income from long-term goals, test of friendship and social circles, rebuild your vision, slow gains but durable, great for inner work or great for inner work on manifestation blocks. Now guys, see, if I were to say in your case, Saturn being a Yogarak, it has got a rulership over the 9th house and the 10th house, and now Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your 11th house, the house of your gains, the house of your wish fulfillment. So guys, there is a high possibility that this could be any of the large group networks you are a part of, this could be any of the community you belong to, you represent, and let's say for example, if there are like some changes which needs to be made, this could be a case like see guys, why to go very far, if like people in the high tech powers, we talk about like the way Elon Musk and Donald Trump, initially they were going very strong, then there was a rift, then Donald Trump started threatening that you cannot form a government, otherwise I will shut down your shop and send you back to South Africa. And then on July 4th he launched his America party. So I mean to say, it happens on all the levels. If you watch any of the geopolitical discussion, everyone says this thing, that what is in our interest. So I mean to say, life will give you those kind of provision during this time. Like this could be a case that in any capacity, if you are associated with any groups, like if you are a politician in itself, or you have like a mass following and you are known for a particular kind of image of yourself, and it is not giving you any good return, or it is not making you that much relevant, so this could be the time of reconciliation of your high set goals or long-term goals or vision of yours. Now when we talk about the Gemini Lagna, so guys, for the Gemini Lagna, the points which I have written, like it's for the AI. First I will read that, then I will give my explanation. So career slowdowns may face inner growth, authority figures may challenge you, test of patience, rethink life purpose and long-term ambitions, hidden talents or old careers may return. So now guys, based on my explanation, see, in your case Saturn happened to be your 9th and the 8th lord, and now it is going to be turning retrograde in your 10th house. So guys, one thing is for sure, because Saturn is bringing the challenges as well, and at the same time because luck is also supporting you. So 8th and the 9th combined energy is turning around, moving things in the matters of your public image, in the matters of your career. So guys, Jupiter in any case is transiting in your like first house. Even the next transit of the Jupiter is going to be very beneficial for you. So the planet of luck in your first house and planet which is your 9th lord in your 10th house. So in your career front guys, a lot of the churning in your favor, in your advantage will take place. I have made this thing very clear at the beginning of this discussion that Pisces energy has got more to do with where you are unconditionally giving. And if you are a kind of person who just knows what is always there in my favor, in my advantage, and is not willing or open to be of help to others, Saturn will teach you those lessons. So yes guys, whether you have any of your interest connected with spirituality, with foreign trade or scientific research, this is going to be a good time for you. A lot of the turnaround, sudden turnaround of the things will happen where you might be considered for important position as well. So in terms of major transformation in your career, this retrograde motion of the planet Saturn will give you those opportunity. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, so guys, the typical AI points for you is karmic lessons from teachers or father figures. Spiritual path may feel unclear or blocked. Travel delays or legal karmas may arise. Return to sacred text. Restructure belief system. Now guys, if I were to say in your case Saturn happened to be your 7th and the 8th lord, and it is going to be turning retrograde in your 9th house. So your belief will go through major transformation during this time. The teachings which have been long followed by you. Again guys, I want to be very clear over here. Saturn in the Pisces. This is what you have to glue, and that's how you have to understand. House will give you the energy and the environment, but the functioning of the planet is connected with the zodiac sign. So I mean to say, this could be a case like a lot many people will be willing and ready to either completely blindly following the teachings of the guru, or like people who go to the ashram and take those diksha. This could be those times for certain people, and for certain people, if this is not working for you, existing things and knowledge and teaching, life understanding is not working for you, many people take a U-turn as well. A lot of the people, the exploration and opportunities will take them to far away land as well. So there is a high possibility of that. A lot is dependent on running dasha, that those exploration will be some constructive, productive outcome for you, or they will be just aimless wandering. So that is what needed to be watched and studied based on the strength of the running dasha in your case. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna, so guys, for the Leo Lagna, the AI points for you is deep karmic cleansing, shadow work intensifies, delays in the joint finances, loans, insurance, mystical powers or occult knowledge may resurface, and old attachments face hidden fears. Now guys, if I were to say, see guys, you have to understand, like Saturn, in your case, Saturn is a karma karaka, significator of profession for everyone, but in your case, because it has got a rulership over the 6th and the 7th, so that means whether you are in a job, 6th house, or whether you have your own business, 7th house, both the aspects are being governed by the planet Saturn for you. That's very surprising. In your 10th house, you find the energy of a planet which is not very harmonious with your ascendant lord, but both of these two planets are friendly with each other, Saturn and Venus, your 10th lord. So I mean to say guys, this is going to be a time of major, see the thing is, 8th house is something which we talk about the joint resources beyond any doubt, whatever instills fear in us. So this is going to be the time when life will give you those opportunity where either you will be very deep into something, or all those things which used to be very scary for you, which used to instill fear in you, you will be able to overcome that. You will be able to overcome all those fears, all those repressed memories and like negative wounds, past wounds. You will be able to work in all of that. Again guys, in terms of like standing a chance for winning over any lawsuit, or standing a chance for sudden speculative gains, because churning, whenever it happens from the 8th house, and if your running dasha is favorable, that churning can give you some siddhi, some like monetary gain, some sudden reversal of fortune in your favor. Like you have been going through some long period of unemployment and suddenly you got the job, or suddenly you got a very big client. So this is how things can happen. But yes guys, all that cleansing which will happen from the 8th house, so those demons initially might be slightly uncomfortable to deal with, so you have to be well prepared for that. Whatever comes out of the 8th house, initially it is very painful, but later on we get to know its long-term benefit in our life for our inner spiritual growth. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo Lagna, so guys, for the Virgo Lagna natives, guys, the AI generated explanation for you is relationship karma surface, delays, conflicts, re-evaluation, may reconnect with the past partners or soulmates, legal contracts need caution, review before commitment, rebuild how you approach commitment and cooperation. Now guys, if I were to say in your case, because Saturn has got a rulership over the 7th and the 6th house, and now it is turning retrograde in its one of the favorite house, 7th house. So guys, one thing is for sure, that a lot of the business related lost opportunity from the past will resurface. It's a very good time for that. Along with that guys, in terms of the relationship, whatever is not serving any purpose in your case, those deep committed long partnership, there will be churning which will happen over there. Again guys, for lot many people this might be a time of the comeback as well. So because Jupiter is already there in your 10th house, Saturn 7th house is the house of the open enemies and the public, our public dealing. So let's say for example you have been typecasted, or you have been put in a specific prototype of an image and you're not happy over there. So this will be time for breaking those boundaries, prototype, and rebuilding yourself in the eyes of the public. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, for the Libra Lagna natives, the AI explanation is that watch health and immunity, old issues may return, legal battles or work conflicts may arise, discipline your routine, defeat inner enemies, ideal for spiritual healing or karma yoga. Now guys, my explanation, if I were to say, Saturn in your case is your Yogacarak planet, 4th and 5th lord, and now turning retrograde in the 6th house. Now guys, Saturn over here gets that cheshta bal. In your case, the other planet like Jupiter is also strengthened in your 9th house. So I'm very much sure that at your workplace, any of those goals regarding which you have completely dedicated, devoted yourself, any of the past work related lost opportunity can be reclaimed. And if you have to, you are foreseeing any fierce competition in the next 6 months, like time period till November, stars are actually supporting you for claiming your, like, you know, your position for any seniority, senior leadership role. Stars are supporting you. Having an upper edge in any lawsuit related situation as well, stars are going to support you. But yes guys, slightly sensitive time in the matters of the health. Some old disease might also resurface, so over there you have to be careful, but in all other areas it's a very beneficial time. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpio Lagna, so guys, the AI explanation for you people is that block in creative energy, rekindle inner passion, delay in the childbirth or karmic parenting themes, romance requires boundaries, karmic lovers may reappear, great time for mantra sadhana or spiritual writing. So guys, if I were to say Saturn turning retrograde in the 5th house, again guys, just because see anything to do with the teaching, training, independent consultation, or because the 5th house is connected with our mind, our manas. And when we talk about the Pisces, so especially when we talk about something to do with the sadhana and dedicating, devoting yourself, like starting any spiritual sadhana in this time period will be very rewarding for sure. And let's say for example, all those people who have been facing any mental blockages, this could be a case that because of the boundaries set by the community, family, or you have created your own boundaries that I will not be able to do that. During this time, Saturn will actually push you to break those boundaries and bloom to your full potential. So whether we talk about for those people claiming a chance for any investment, investing in your education and all, so regarding all of that, this is going to be a rewarding time. I'm not seeing any vulnerability for the Scorpions. The only concern is that those people whose moon is afflicted, this could be a time of emotional mental pressure. So that is all what I can say. Now guys, when we talk about the Sagittarius Lagna, so guys, in your case, the basic AI explanation is that inner unrest despite outer stability, issues with property, vehicle, family karmas, connection with mother or maternal lineage may resurface, heal your emotional foundation, simplify home life. Now guys, if I were to give my explanation over here, see guys, for the Sagittarius Lagna, Saturn turning retrograde in your 4th house. So for sure guys, those people who are in the political sphere, those people who are like deeply invested in charitable work, social work, community related work, you're working as a paramedic, you are in the construction field, this is going to be a very good time. I always say that Saturn from the 4th house has this capacity to give you strong footing, stability during that period of time, at least the basic necessities. If this is where you are struggling, you are still struggling in the Mooladhara chakra, Saturn will give you the basic things of the stability, like a job, a house, a stable livelihood. Saturn has this potential and capacity to give that. Now Saturn is turning retrograde as well. So guys, there's going to be mixture of the results. Some sort of the past, like repressed emotional cleansing will happen, which will be slightly not very comfortable, and some sort of past issues within the family might also resurface. So those people who have some bitter family battles in the joint family, that might also resurface. So might be good on a material level, but when we talk about the those things which have been deeply repressed within you might suddenly resurface, which will be in dire need and time for the cleansing. That's all what I can say. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn, so guys, for the Capricorn Lagna, the basic points which I have written for you is that from the AI, rebuild confidence after setbacks, conflict with siblings or miscommunication, rethink goals, writing or spiritual teachings, time to redefine willpower and mental discipline. Now what I can contribute from my end. Now guys, for the Capricorn guys, because Saturn being the ascendant lord, So whatever movement is happening with the ascendant lord, so that means your life will get impacted. It is happening in the third house. So let's say for example, first of all, be emotionally mentally prepared that there will be slight slowdown. So wheresoever you are working hard, retrograde has got more to do with fixing up things, realignment of the things. So wheresoever is some shortfall, some loopholes in your work style, in your work ethics, in your communication, in your dealing with people around you, so there is going to be rework, a chance for rework over there. Any of the lost opportunity in the past can be reclaimed. Any ongoing issue with the younger siblings or with the friends, life will give you a second chance to work on them. That is all what I can say for the Capricorn Lagna. It's your ascendant lord, guys, so it's very important. Now when we talk about the Aquarians, so guys, for the Aquarians, what I can find from the AI for you people, first I will read that. So that says that past financial decision return for review, delays in the income, family responsibility may increase, rethink what security truly means, speech can carry karmic weight, speak wisely. So guys, in your case, Saturn has got a rulership over your 12th and the first house, ascendant, and now it is turning retrograde in the second house. First of all, guys, if you are an Aquarius moon, so that means you are in the last phase of Sadesati. So that means in any case, in your financial things, there are going to be freedom which Saturn is bringing in your case. Whatsoever burden and pressure it has created in the past 2.5 years when it was there in your first house, now it is going to be releasing things for you. So there is going to be a lot of the possibility of, for certain people, this could be change in the career, exploring more and better opportunities for the financial gains. And along with that, guys, only when we talk about your values or when we talk about the family camaraderie or the family bonding, over there some sort of the past issue might come on the surface. There is a slight possibility of that. But when we talk about the wealth potential of this transit, especially if you are an Aquarius moon, that is humongous, I can assure you of that. And again, there is a possibility of reclaiming the past lost opportunity as well. And lastly, guys, when we talk about the Pisces Lagna, so guys, the points, because I have to give you both explanation. So AI says for this, major identity re-evaluation, test of spiritual maturity, health or vitality may dip, rest, renew, realign, karmic baggage sheds through inner work, rebirth begins through self-discipline and solitude. So guys, in your case, Saturn has got a rulership over your 11th and the 12th house. So that means both the gains and the losses are being governed by the planet Saturn. Hosting Saturn in the first house is not a very easy energy to deal with. Simply put, guys, that is going to be the time when the moral compass is going to be very high. Like, you know, in other times you might get an easy pass, but during this time a lot will be expected out of you. So guys, all what I can say that during this time there will be a chance for redefining yourself, rebranding yourself. All those endeavors where you have been putting efforts and it has not reaped you good returns, during this time you might think about re-evaluation, taking a U-turn, exploring new opportunities, working on new terrain, collaborating with new people, and in certain cases, like, you know, major life transformation. This could be physical as well, or this could be life goals. A transformation over there can be anticipated in these few months when Saturn is going to be retrograde in your first house. So yes, guys, that is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.